My people, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosbon, and today we are back to talk about the starter packs. So this game comes out in a couple hours. I mean, I guess it's more than 24 hours. So we have some time. We have some time to discuss this, to talk about this. I broke this down to why I'm making my decision the way I'm making it. I'm not trying to influence anybody. I'm just trying to open up your eyes so we could look at the possibilities, the expectations, what we should expect from these cards. Obviously, we don't know jump shots. We're going into this kind of blind. We're all going to pick a card around the same time. So your decision is your decision. You're going to go ahead and regret it or whatever the case is. But let's be prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, all that good stuff. Let's just be mentally prepared. That's the goal for this video. For you guys to just have an idea of what's going on, what our options are going to be. I'm sorry for the white borders around the background. It just is what it is. So let's get down to business. Y'all already know I always shout out Shake. Shake is the man. He's the plug. He really be telling us everything about everything. So this is the list of all the reward cards that we currently see in my team. So these are the reward cards you get for tokens, and honestly this couldn't be any better. It shows you point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Yo, this is broken down so well, so beautifully. You're gonna get to see what cards you can basically get at what positions. So now you're gonna start getting an idea of what players you're gonna be getting from here, so you can have an idea of what players you want to pair them up with, so you can kind of see what positions you're gonna need to fill the voids and all that good stuff. So before we take a look at these, let's just begin by saying these are all emerald cards and you're gonna have to level them up. We talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video. If you did not watch yesterday's video, it's the video on what you should be doing first in my team. I basically broke it down on how to make your MT, what you should be grinding, all that good stuff. I'll link it down below. You could go ahead and check that out. But let's begin by showing off how you're going to be leveling up these cards. So Cash showed us that you can basically evolve these cards. All of them start off as emeralds, they go to sapphire, and they go to ruby. Let's keep in mind not all of them make it to 89 overall. I'm telling you guys this right now. Dirk and Vince Carter both go to 88. All the other three cards, D Rose, Tracy McGrady, and Hakeem, make it to 89. It's going to be minor differences, nothing crazy. That shouldn't be the reason you don't take Vince. That shouldn't be the reason you don't take Dirk. That should not be your reasoning behind it. 89, 88, it's probably little intangibles, bro. Like, it's something so small you won't really notice it. It's not worth the difference. But let's take a look real quick on what you're going to be doing to level them up, and it's really fast for a lot of these cards in the beginning. That first emerald to sapphire is an easy jump. You see it here. The D Rose just says score 6 points in a single game. I do believe this will be updated. I don't think it's that easy. I think it's actually maybe 2 or 3 challenges. Just keep that in mind. But they are easy challenges regardless, like especially for the first one to the sapphire. The ruby one might be a little harder. It might take you a game or two. But remember, you're starting off with a free emerald card that you have the opportunity to make a ruby. So make him count. Make him be a guy you're gonna actually be able to use. And you can see right here that the second evolution is harder. Right here, Tracy McGrady's will score 150 points and make 25 dunks. You should be able to do that offline as well as online as long as you're in a game. I doubt this works play with friends, but I'm pretty sure it will work when you play like domination, triple threat, all that good stuff. And I like that the card evolutions are gonna be stacked up together. You see that D Wade right under there. You get an emerald D Wade for completing the spotlight D Wade thing. You get an emerald that can become a diamond. You see all the stars there. You can upgrade those stars to a diamond. And since we're talking about the spotlight, I'm just gonna bring it right here. These are spotlight challenges. You could start the first one and all that. You could work your way through. So these challenges, you need the spotlight set. You need a certain card for each one. You might need 2 or 3 in some of them. To finish these challenges, however, you will need every card. So that includes all the cards you'll be getting from beating them, as well as the Carmelo Anthony we saw and the Tim Duncan we saw. That's the only way you'll be able to get this power forward / center Alonzo Mourning, as well as that Dwayne Wade. So keep that in mind. And that's a big time card. Alonzo Mourning can play center and power forward. To be honest, I wasn't going to go for this card at first. And there's parts of me that still think I shouldn't go for this card. Regardless of my decision, this card's going to take a little longer to get. You need to play through 17 different challenges. The first couple are very easy as always. They take a couple minutes, but then they start getting longer. You will be awarded for each game with a lot of tokens, a lot of MT. So it's definitely worth it as opposed to previous years. And let's not forget the fact that you'll be getting a diamond Dwayne Wade and Alonzo Mourning. Now that Dwayne Wade, we don't know his secondary yet. It could be point guard, it could be small forward, but whatever that case may be, that's going to be later on again, as we said. So now what we have to do is decide what cards are we really going to use. What card is really going to stay on our team for a while. You want this starter pack to help carry you for at least the first month. You want this card to be something relevant, and that's where I made my decision off of. I know people are always going to say Tracy McGrady, that's my guy. We don't know, however, how jump shots are. We don't know. We saw Carmelo's jump shot be changed tremendously. So a part of us is like, maybe Tracy's is changed as well. You do get badges as you level them along. So maybe he gets his quick draw later on where he'll be shooting faster. We honestly don't know. So I'm not saying you could be shooting fast with Vince. You could be shooting fast with Tracy. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt Dirk's jump shot is that good. Same with Derrick Rose. Remember, there's already a Ruby Allen Iverson that you could run at point guard in the beginning. That's why I'm sticking away from Derrick Rose. Allen Iverson and D Rose to me are pretty similar players. They're around the same size. D Rose is more explosive. AI has a better jump shot usually. So in that case, I'm staying away from D Rose for that reason. Tracy and Vince are both guys I really like. Guys I'm thinking about. But at the end of the day, there's so many small forwards, a lot of amethyst small forwards when we think about it. You got Giannis, Kawhi, LeBron, you even got like Paul George, stuff like that. Guys that can play those positions in bulks. Like, you got a lot of them. So Tracy, I think, is a really safe bet. Same with Vince. You could run either of them at the 2. I'm pretty sure. We're pretty sure that's going to be a thing. Keep in mind, Vince is an 88. Tracy is an 89. Not that it makes a difference. I said that. Dirk is going to be your power forward go-to, and Hakeem is your center. Now, which one of these cards am I going with? We'll talk about that in a sec. Let's go to this page real quick. So your emerald cards, once again, you're not going to be really using these emerald cards, but it's just something to have in mind. You have a DeMarcus, Sean Bradley as centers. You have a Boban and Zhao Qi, 2 really big favorites. Those are 7-3 centers that you have already as emeralds. So see, I was honestly 100% going with Hakeem. That was literally my go-to before I saw this picture. I was 1,000,000% going Hakeem. I was like, nobody's going to stop him. He's going to get every rebound. He's going to get every block. He's literally going to dominate the paint. But after I saw this, I looked at Sean Bradley, Boban, Zhao Qi. Yes, they're not as skilled. They're not as great, but they are big guys. Then you have the Sapphires. You have LaFretz, JaVale McGee. That George guy is like humongous. Dikembe Mutombo. And then you're probably like, oh, well, those are Sapphires and Emeralds. Ruby Hakeem is way better. I see the Rubies. I see a Roy Hibbert, Bill Laimbeer, Reeves. Guys that can hold their own. These are guys that could hold their own for sure. Until I eventually get Alonzo Mourning. I could start off with a Sapphire Shaq by just buying him or opening some packs. Like, there are other options at center as well, which I didn't realize in the beginning. Now we look at the power forward options, and honestly, there are none. I'm just going to be honest with you. No shooting power forward options except the real NBA. You have probably Anthony Davis can probably play both. His regular card, not the one you get from the pre-order, which is really sad that they give you a center one in that case, which I'm probably not going to use unless my pack opening is terrible. But that's just something to keep in mind. If you want a guy like Dirk, go for it. You don't see anything like that till you basically get to the Amethyst with Thurl Bailey and Tom Gigliotto. At Ruby, you have Anton Walker. Not bad, but other than that, you really don't have power forward options. When you look at the Sapphires and Rubies, there's nothing crazy that sticks out like that. Maybe a Sapphire Iguodala is not bad. Ruby Rex Chapman doesn't sound too bad. Quentin Richardson, Corey Maggette, like, they're not bad names. What I'm banking on for small forward shooting guard are the regular cards. So make sure you look at this sheet so you know kind of circle what cards you're going to be planning to get. You're going to get these cards pretty fast. I know they're tokens, but we run through the first couple tokens quick, right? Sapphires you should have within the first week. Same with Rubies if you're really grinding. If you're not, you'll be at the Sapphires for sure. Like, those tokens will add up when you're grinding and you're just playing the way they're rewarding us this year. So I'll be real with you. Before I recorded this video, I was going to say I'm taking Hakeem. After looking at this, like I said, I am probably going to change my mind because I could get Shaq straight up off rip and just use him. He'll cancel out a Hakeem, and then I just have to get one of these big men centers to hold it down till I make my way to like a Roy Hibbert and I decide whether I like him more than Dikembe or George or whatever the case is. So I might hold off on Hakeem for that reason, even though I was sold. I don't like Dirk's jump shot in 2K. I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm sorry. I'll find someone to play that role as well. I might use a Giannis or something just for now. And see, that's where I changed my mind just by looking at a list. I was really going Hakeem. And once again, I'm telling you guys, this video has nothing to do with you guys. This is my team, and that's my team for you. Like, everyone has their own my team. So make your own decision. I just put this list out there so you guys can look at it yourselves. Kind of make your decision off that. We all have different play styles. I just noticed there's an Emerald Victor Oladipo, Emerald Jason Richardson. And like I said, you really might not even be good with Tracy or Vince Carter. Their jump shots might not be good. We don't know. But we're kind of speculating off previous years. And I'm kind of making my decision just off life, bro. I'm gonna go off the fact that I know I'm gonna make it to the pink diamond stage, get me a Patrick Ewing. I'll probably get David Robinson as a Galaxy Opal. So I'm not really sweating the whole Hakeem anymore, even though I was before. Now, if Hakeem could somehow play power forward and center, that's where I'm gonna cry. But if he's just a straight up center, I'll live for now. We do need power forwards to get us through. So now that's where it gets interesting. If you want to really go for Dirk, once again, I said I suck with him, so I'm not doing that. I didn't like the Amy Dirk they gave us as a reward last year. Point guard D Rose is kind of going to be a nostalgia thing, man. People who really love D Rose, his fans, his A1, day ones, all that good stuff. I'm not one of them. I'm not doing it off of that. There's so many other point guard options I will have throughout the year. I'm not going to stress for that card. It's going to be between Vince and Tracy for a lot of us. I know that for sure. So this video is not really going to help you too much, but I hope it does. Now, after looking at this list, I think I am going to go with Tracy McGrady. Just because I know for a fact he can run the 2 guard for now until I get that D Wade or whatever the case is. And I could get him into a Ruby. And then I have a lot of small forwards I could lean on that could also play power forwards like LeBron, Giannis. Got Ben Simmons, like guys like that. And you always have center options such as Joel, Karl Anthony Towns to spread your floor and do all that. You have Clay as a shooting guard option as well as Donovan, but I'm just saying to start, guys you can really depend on. Power forward position is a little lacking unless you run Giannis or LeBron or something like that. So we're going to see how our team unfolds. I want to see how your team unfolds. Let me know what you guys think you're going to get. Also, let me know if this video changed your mind in any way, shape, or form. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're going to be one of the first people to finish domination, if not the first. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the official grind time season premiere of Let's Take Over My Team, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later, and you know the drill. Ball in.